Alright everybody, today I'm going to be showing you 3 easy tricks for beginners, so let's get started. Alright, did you guys see that? Alright, now I'll slow it down. Okay, so now if I caught your attention and you guys want to learn this trick, let's get started on teaching you how to do this trick. So, this trick is done in 3 stages. But before we get started on the trick, I want to give you a pro tip on how to pull your Zippo out of your pocket properly before you do the trick. Because you don't want to sit there and pull your Zippo out and start fumbling and be like, okay, I have to have it like this and do this. You don't want to do that. So what you do is, most of the time when you use your Zippo, you use it facing up, you use it. When you're done with it, you usually put it back in your pocket. You don't realize it. You're putting it back in your pocket upside down. So your Zippo's already ready for this trick basically most of the time. When you put your hand in your pocket, the only thing you should be feeling for your Zippo is your hinge, because your hinge is going to tell you exactly where your Zippo is. Because as soon as you can put the hinge in your thumb, you could feel to the top of the lid and be like, okay, see, that's a third there. And then it's longer this way. So I need it in my hand this way because I need it positioned here. Or if you're doing the gun, oh, okay, there's that. All right, I need it like this. You know what I mean? So another thing I wanted to bring up too is I have not seen this trick anywhere. I have not seen a video of it. I have not seen a tutorial of how to do it. But I am not saying specifically that I invented this trick. I feel like I did come up with it because what I used to do when I first got my Zippo, obviously a lot of years ago, but I used to always I'd seen a movie where a guy was just really fast with his Zippo. He didn't do any tricks or anything like that. I just noticed how fast he could thumb flick and have it lit and shut it. I was like, oh man, that was so fast. So I always practiced that, right? And then I wanted to be able to light my Zippo whatever way I pulled it in my pocket, sideways, upside down, didn't matter. I always wanted to be able to just open my Zippo and light it. So what I started doing was, if I pulled my Zippo up and it was upside down and it was facing this way, I'd just flick it with my thumb, spin it up, boom. And I just realized, oh my God, I invented a trick, right? So now, if you can find a video of a guy doing this trick or showing how to do it or whatever, please post it in the link, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to take credit for it, because the lighting the Zippo with your finger and shutting it too isn't a trick I invented, obviously. It's just common sense if you have a Zippo. So I'm going to run you through the proper way on how we're going to run this trick down and how you're going to practice this trick. And I'm going to tell you why this trick is an important trick to learn, because this trick is a very good introduction into doing better tricks and more flips and more swinging around and juggling it in your hands. This is going to teach you the basics, and this is going to get you there, and this is going to get you the steps you need to do a multi-step trick, right? And just get your tricks up, getting looking better and more slicker, because the last thing you want to do is pull out your Zippo to do a trick and wham, it flies out of your hand. I have a video with 229,000 views where it flew out of my hand and knocked the Zippo out of this box. You guys probably seen it. All right, and now I left that in because I thought it was funny. Seems everybody else thought it was funny too, so I'm glad I did leave it in. But let's be honest, we all know I don't edit my videos. So here we go. I'm going to teach you how to use the trick. So your Zippo's going to be sitting in your pocket, more than likely upside down because of the way you use it. So you go in, first thing you do, where's the hinge with my thumb? Okay, where's the lid? Okay, is it up there or down there? Okay, that's the stamp, that's the top. All right, so I need it in my hand like this. You keep your thumb on the hinge. You just spin it, and then you run your thumb up to the top, and that's where you hold it. And then you run your finger, it's got to be your pointer finger. You're going to have your pointer finger on the other side, holding it like this. These are the 2 fingers you're holding it. You're holding it like this, but a little farther down I like to do to give room for when I'm flipping it. Now with your ring finger, you're going to push that lid. But one thing you're going to find, if you're holding the Zippo too gently and you're not flicking that lid open, it's not going to flick open. You got to push with your ring finger. You have to push with a little bit of force to make the spin complete. It takes some getting used to, but if you start off doing it slow and use this finger to guide the Zippo as it flips, like you push, right? And you spin with the other one. See that? You could do it sideways or you could do it straight up like I do it, like that. But if your hand isn't formed like mine, you could do it sideways. Okay? So that's how you do the first part of the flip. And this is my favorite part of the trick because I think That looks cool, right? And then you just light it as fast and you can shut it. So we'll see that at full speed. Boom. Oh, I didn't get to shut it properly. That's why you got to practice all 3 stages of the trick. And you got to practice them in order, right? All right, so that looked pretty good. All right, and that looked pretty good. But in slow-mo, I'll run you through every step, and I'm going to teach you about finger placement as we go through this trick. So here, holding it with my 2 hands, my pointer and my thumb, ring finger on the lid, clicking it to make sure it's there. Bam. Look, my finger's already there. That's what I'm talking about, finger placement. Strike. Now these fingers are already there too while I'm striking. Close. And when you've already seen it multiple times, when you do it all in succession, it actually looks really good. So what you're going to have to do is at home, you're going to have to keep practicing that. Over, open, light, shut. And sometimes, like I know I'm doing it pretty still, like my hand doesn't move much because I understand the momentum of the weight of my Zippo. So like you're going to learn when you start to do this trick, you don't understand the weight momentum of your Zippo too. This had flew out of my hands a lot of times learning this trick. And I actually practiced this trick on my 41 replica. That's what I've been doing it on. But I wore it out so much, I wore the flint out and all the fluid out in only 2 days. But I love doing this trick with the 41 replica because you know why? The 41 replica opens all the way. It looks better. And for some reason, the 41 replica swings better in my hand too. I just love that 41 replica, man, I tell you. But for the video, I already had my armor ready to go. So, but this one needs a new flint now and everything like that. And I got to fix the hinge because it's got to overbite. I've been playing pretty hard on it. But if you look at one of my older videos, you'll notice that the brass on this was dark like this armor one. And what I didn't realize is just after 2 days of practicing this trick every day, the Zippo polished itself. My hand just rubbed off all the tarnish and it looks like really good. And this is, you can't get a high polished brass 41 replica that I know of right now. Maybe you could before, I'm not really sure. But like this is brushed. So see all those scratches in there? You used to be able to run your fingernail through them and feel them all. You could feel all the scratches on the Zippo. I've used the Zippo for a year now and I have worn off all those scratches. It is completely smooth. The Zippo feels completely smooth and looks like it was a old high polished one that just got beat up and used for years. Like, I'm pretty impressed with that. I didn't know that your hand was gonna, because I'm used to touching the Zippo, not wiping the handle off, and it tarnishes there. You know what I mean? I didn't know that your hand was just gonna polish this Zippo. So, back to the trick. I know you guys need to see things a few times, and you guys like to run it through, so I'm gonna help you out here. So, first things first again, you're gonna stick your hand in your pocket, feel for the hinge, pull out your Zippo, put it into position, like you do this all the time, nonchalant, nobody's looking, bam, bam, bam. Okay, but I didn't do good there that time. Because clearly, I need to practice too. I only invented this trick a couple days ago. See? And that's what happens. See what I did there and it didn't open the lid? That's what happens when you're too light on this. It won't open. You have to push it. And when you push it, you'll notice it flips more. But then sometimes the back bumps on your fingers and you don't get a full rotation. So that's why practice makes perfect, and keep going. And see, that flip wasn't good. That was a good trick. Oh, and that one wasn't a good trick. I didn't look that good, but to the untrained eye, probably looked pretty sweet. I like to go for a perfect smooth run, see? And that wasn't one either. That one wasn't even either. But to be honestly fair, I practiced this entire trick with the 41 replica. This is the first time I tried it on an armor. I don't like the weight. It throws me off because I've been used to doing it on this. And this just flips open really nice. But just remember, guys, feel for the hinge. Thumb, finger, pointer, I meant to say. Ring finger here. And your finger for the striker is going to stay in position because it's going to support the back of the Zippo while you spin it. See? See how it's already there? Bang, bang. Just flip, strike, close. See, I wasn't holding it properly there either. And you're going to realize finger placement is very important. And you know what? I didn't mention this either. I wish I would have mentioned it earlier in the video now because people don't watch the whole video. When you're flipping this, don't flip it from the bottom. I don't know why. You don't get a good spin if you flip it from the bottom. And I've done that a few times. You want to flip it right where the lid meets the case there, right where the flywheel is. That's where you want to do it. It just works out better that way. But the 41 replica is harder to smash closed because this one's so heavy. Right? It's an armor, so it just wants to go back in the case when you flip it. It just goes really easy. So you guys practice that trick, and you guys get good with it at home. And I just wanted to tell everybody, thank you so much for all the support. My channel's monetized now, so please like, subscribe, share this video. You guys have all been great to me. Live streams I'm having lots of fun. I like to. You don't have to be in video games to enjoy the live stream. Like, you can just tune in if you just want a chance to talk to me, ask me questions. I always respond. I don't leave a question hanging there in limbo. I answer everyone, and we have a lot of fun on there. Crack a lot of jokes and have a good time. So join me in the live stream, and I'll actually be on tonight. So if you're gonna be around, jump in on the live stream. Everyone, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.